brought to you by Sprite. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. The home of the Warriors, live on 2K Sports. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and courtside, Doris Burke. Tip-off goes to Charlotte. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. At the 3, MKG and Cody Zeller at the 4. Walker runs the point with Stevenson flanking him. And it's Jefferson in at the 5. Now here's Stevenson. Looking for Jefferson. He gets it there. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Zeller. Misses from short range. Charlotte on D. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good on the shot.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors are really a team with gifted passers, especially in the front court. Somewhat surprising that they were only in the middle of the pack in assists last season, and one of the worst teams when it comes to turnovers.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. And Walker kicks to Jefferson. It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. Walker against Matthews. And that one's good.
Strong move to the hoop. Nice power move. I like that one.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Jefferson. For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And Walker kicks to Jefferson. The kick out to Walker. In the corner, it's Kid Gilchrist. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
I'll tell you what, wandering aimlessly out of bounds like that might earn him a ticket to the bench.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, Steve Clifford had a few moments to share with me. He'd like them to concentrate defensively on slowing the game down. There's simply too much speed in their opponent, and to get into a run-and-gun type of game is not to their advantage, guys.
Thanks again, Doris. Now Walker. Carter's missing on the 3. Walker goes in. Goes back up. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. And both free throws good for Jefferson. Al Jefferson signed by the Bobcats last season to a big money 3-year contract. In the franchise's 9 seasons, they never had a big man average at least 16 points a game.
Yeah, he's easily, by far their best scoring big man ever. And at almost $14 million a season, he better be. He is, though. He's really a potent scorer in the low post.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
Golden State's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Matthews. Bryant, that's for 2. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
He's so reliable. His offense seems to be consistently there for this team. And for Jefferson and the Bobcats last season, the big challenge, finding him room to operate inside. Not a team stocked with three-point shooters, but they found a way to make it work, and Jefferson had a big season.
Now here's Kid Gilchrist. Shot clock at 6. And it's Walker penetrating. Shoots off the step back. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on it.
And he hits the bucket.
And Jefferson, not really an instinctive defender inside. Joining a Bobcats team that had struggled getting stops in years past, but they made some significant strides in that area under Coach Clifford, and surprisingly, for one of the league's top defensive teams. Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
And Matthews kicks to Antetokounmpo. Matthews, no good. Charlotte in the lead. Right side, Kid Gilchrist. Oh, he misses the dunk.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
The shot's good from Bryant.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
Walker goes in, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Shot on the wing, and there's Kobe. That's good on the assist by Matthews. And that's now 6 points for Kobe Bryant. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
Well, good timeout, guys, because, you know, this has been a bad run for them. He's got to get his team back on the same page and executing well together.
Sometimes just getting to stop in the action can be enough to get a team back on track. There's something about that little pause in the intensity of the game that lets you refocus.
Golden State's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by.
Well, what better way to retire the Bobcats name than to go out and make the playoffs for only the second time under that nickname. Good job by Charlotte last year, and now it's back to being the Hornets.
Here's Roberts, rejected by Wade. To the paint, here's Thompson. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Now, he's one of the best in the league when it comes to executing that lead pass.
Hornets trail by 3. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Henderson kicks to Biyombo. Pass to Williams. Henderson dishes to Biyombo. And he gets it to go.
And he was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
Warriors have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Dwayne Wade over the last 4 years adjusted beautifully to playing off the ball alongside LeBron James, and that was not easy, folks. He actually became one of the game's best cutters during that time. Now back to his old ways, playing with the ball in his hands a lot more. Should suit him well.
Both free throws good from Wade. And Wade still a dynamite finisher around the rim. One of the league's preeminent slashers.
Yeah, he's extremely productive in the pick and roll, able to score and make plays for others with his outstanding vision.
Here's Neal. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Carter against Williams. And Neal kicks to Roberts. Second shot opportunity. Williams' shot is off.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through track.
Here's Rondo. And again, it's the Warriors missing. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Warriors lead by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And off we go at post game. Now starting the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Yeah, the defense has been terrific. They came out right from the beginning, alert and focused, and they've been really good at that end of the floor.
And I think coach has to be pleased with the effort, T.
Warriors leading by 3. Klay Thompson is out there with Carter. Then there's Dwayne Wade. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's Matthews in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. That's good. Roberts got the first basket of the second quarter for the Hornets.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
Here's Rondo. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
Even though Charlotte was able to climb back into relevancy in the East last year, they still had trouble dealing with those strong teams out west.
Hornets trail by 3. Here's Roberts. The dish now to Henderson. Lets it go with the 3. Here's Vonleh. No good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Expanding his range. Good. Now it's a 6-point Warrior lead. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Roberts. He's covered by Rondo. Roberts passes to Williams. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession.
Super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score. So that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Mutombo is checked in for the eraser. Antetokounmpo comes in for Thompson. Bryant is checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Jefferson trying to break loose. Walker's shot is off.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
They shoot again. Jefferson down low. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
Bryant has the open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Hornets trail by 4. Inside to Jefferson. And too long on the shot.
Al Jefferson last season posted about 22 points and 11 boards. Still not selected as an all-star. I mean, if you think about it, Big Al undoubtedly one of the most productive players never to receive an all-star nod.
Here's Walker. The Warriors making the shot. He dishes it to Jefferson. Back to Walker. Passes it to Stevenson. He's looking for Kid Gilchrist and finds him. Can't hit from in close. And Jefferson, a terrific locker room presence, leading the Bobcats back to the playoffs, Clark, for the second time in franchise history.
Yeah, they run their whole offense through him, and with good reason, Kevin. He's not just their scoring leader. He's also, as you indicated, their leader, period.
He's easygoing. He's friendly.
Yeah, and he gets other guys to toe the line. You can argue that Damian Lillard made another leap as a player last year, building off of his great rookie of the year campaign and taking it another notch higher.
Cody Zeller's checked in for Vonleh. Hornets trail by 8. Outside, Walker. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Stevenson outside. Clock at 6. Kid Gilchrist dishes to Zeller. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Walker. And stolen by Lillard. And now Bryant pushing it up. No one back to stop it.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
Man, if we see a few more of them, this game could be in danger of getting out of hand quickly.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Gentlemen, it's interesting that Jamal Crawford has always embraced his sixth man role. He said, quote, nobody wants to come off the bench, but if you're really about winning and sacrifice, then you have to do it. When you bring one of your top scorers off the bench, it gives your team balance. I like that when I check in the game, the other players start getting nervous, and there's no doubting they do, guys.
He can get his shot anytime. Thank you, Doris. And Lillard last season, between his improvement beyond the arc and from the line, becoming even more, Steve, efficient as a scorer.
Yeah, well, he upped his rate of scoring and rebounding. He cut his turnovers down. He improved defensively. Lillard is not one to rest on his laurels. He is motivated to continue improving year in and year out.
Now, here's Walker. Following the miss by Kobe Bryant. Zeller setting the pick for Walker. And Zeller kicks to Stevenson. Charlotte moving the ball around. And the dunk by Zeller. Well, as far as the defense goes, Mark, that is not what's going to keep them in this league.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
Matthews, he's checked in for Damian Lillard. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the half. And Matthews kicks to Bryant. Good on the three-point shot. Kobe's got 15 points.
Might as well just take it into his own hands and make that big lead even bigger.
Walker against Matthews. Outside, Walker. There's the block.
He has not been on his game, and their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
Hornets trail by 11. Right side to Walker.
And the struggles continue. Just awful. Scoreless in this quarter, in fact.
Bryant drives in. Out to Carter. It's Matthews on the wing. From outside, off the mark. Hornets shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Stevenson passes to Jefferson, and he gets it to go. Jefferson's got 8 points. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. For three, Kobe. They get the rebound. Mutombo dishes to Kobe. Bryant is doubled. Bryant can't get that one to fall.
Not sure why he's insisting on shooting.
Hammer time! Wow. Hammer time! Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
For Charlotte, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Well, and they were 74% free throw shooting as a team last year, so those numbers could come up.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
And so here's Charlotte. They trail by 6. Here's Henderson, and it's sent back by Mutombo. And that concludes the first half. Warriors ahead. They lead by 6. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sidelines. Doris?
Well, guys, I'm here with Al Jefferson. And Al, what's the strategy?
third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
Kobe having just a fantastic game. 15 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And a lot of times, he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
On the court for the Hornets. At the 3, MKG and Cody Zeller at the 4. Walker runs the point with Stevenson flanking him. And it's Jefferson in at 7.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Here's Stevenson after the Warriors pick up 3. Zeller setting the pick for Stevenson. Screen by Jefferson. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Walker. Dishes it to Jefferson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. And that's now 10 points for Al Jefferson.
Look at the size discrepancy there between the defender and the shooter.
Well, those are warm-up jumpers. When there's not a hand in his face, he'll knock those down all day.
Now here's Bryant. He's got 15. Kobe draws it up and airballs the triple. That one was way off.
Last season, a tough one for Kobe Bryant. He missed all but a handful of games. Early on, it was the Achilles tear he was rehabbing from, and then after 6 games, a fractured tibia took him out for the season.
Kicks to Walker. Stevenson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jefferson. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can. Not one you'd expect him to miss there.
Here's Matthews, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Boy, I'd like to know how many of their attempts have come from inside 5 feet. It seems like everything is right at the rim.
The Warriors, a team with big ambition, from their plans for a new arena to a highly successful D-League team in Santa Cruz. This is a team on the rise.
Charlotte calls timeout. And the Warriors not just looking to expand locally, but internationally as well, hoping to become the gateway team to China.
Yeah, much of the Bay Area's population and the Warriors fan base, most folks are of Asian descent. The Warriors unveiled a special Chinese New Year jersey, a nod to some of their fans here in the bar. Pretty smart marketing work by the Warriors.
Here's Zeller, defended by Carter. Stevenson outside. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Clock at 6. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Carter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And there's Bryant. That's good on the assist by Matthews. Bryant's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors. The Hornets have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Walker the pass to Stevenson. Here's Zeller, and it's sent back by Mutombo. And they get it back. That is good. And 12 points for him. Al Jefferson.
He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
Outside Matthews. For three. And another three for Golden State.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Walker's shot is off.
Great closeout there, forcing the errant shot.
Well, he made it a tough shot again. He didn't give up on it, and he got a hand on it.
Again, the miss by Kobe. Hornets trail by 13. And it's Walker penetrating. Tries a three. Shot's good. 15 points for Al Jefferson.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Thompson, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Wade comes in for Bryant. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Mutombo. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Rondo with it. Now guarded by Stevenson. Thompson from long range. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Thompson's got 5.
Defensively, they're really scattered right now, giving up so many open looks from the three-point line.
Yeah, they are splashing them. Their last 3 buckets have all come from behind the arc.
Now, here's Stevenson. 5 points in the game. Rondo against Walker. 6 to shoot. The fadeaway. There's the bucket. Good. 6 points for him.
That was a beautiful fadeaway. Knocked it down with the defender right in his grill.
Warriors leading by 11.
Last season, Kemba Walker's per-game numbers were pretty comparable to his breakthrough second season, but his efficiency shooting the ball dropped a little bit overall. He was under 40% from the field last season.
Fades and shoots. Here's Matthews. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
It's been a solid outing for Matthews. He's got 11 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
Well, as long as he's continuing to make them, I think they should make him more of a focal point of this offense.
And for Walker last season, Steve, less points in the paint, more threes.
Well, and he's improved that three-point percentage every season in the NBA, so he's growing comfortable from that range. And, you know, it's a nice trend with the Hornets looking to create space for Big Al Jefferson inside. They'll need those perimeter threats.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. And he can't hit the second. Big part of why the Hornets were able to improve so much last year is they had an identity and Steve, a veteran presence on the team. That goes a long way.
Well, they've had talent for quite some time, but without direction, it's not easy to make anything of it. I just think getting Al Jefferson in the middle kind of tied all those pieces together.
Taken away. Here's Neal. Here's Biyombo. And fouled hard that time. They'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that. And for the Hornets, you know, hey, they had some low points in the season, but they still found a way to rally around each other and not let things spiral south like they had in the past. Kudos to them for showing that kind of resolve.
Well, one of the dynamics for this Bobcats team last year was that they had a lot of veteran presence, so they're able to deal with adversity, get through that in advance, and I thought that really helped band this team together last year, and they went on to make the postseason.
Carter kicks to Wade. Back to Carter. Lets the 3 fly. A second chance effort. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. Hornets trail by 10. Here's Henderson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
They can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they need to play it smart. Make sure you get a good shot first, and then maybe a second possession.
And Matthews gets it to go.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. And that's a good strategy when you're on top.
Now here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. So the wing on the left. 5 on the clock. Great tee that time from Rondo.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
And it's Thompson with the jam. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
Here's Rondo, and released it in time, but it's off the mark. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Warriors lead by 10. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This was an exceptional pass, guys, and we see the result. It hits him in stride, and bam, the slam dunk.
Damian Lillard out there with Bryant. And then there's Antetokounmpo. It's the eraser, and it's Mutombo in a power forward position. That's the Warriors 5. Now here's Henderson. He kicks it to Jefferson. 6 to shoot. Henderson against Bryant. They get it back. That's good. Jefferson's got it back down to single digits for the Hornets.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Outside Bryant. From outside the arc. No good. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way. Williams dishes to Henderson. He feeds it to Jefferson. Again, the Hornets score.
Yeah, he's been the key cog in their offense with the way he shot the ball.
His percentage today beyond impressive. Certainly not his fault the score is what it is.
Lillard attacking. That's good. And the Warriors lead by 8.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
Here's Neal. Anderson with it. The feed to Williams. A second chance effort. Jefferson's shot is off. Warriors leading by 8. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just looked at assist as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
And the Hornets call time here. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Vince Carter, he's checked in for Golden State. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Cody Zeller's checked in for Vonleh. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Marvin Williams. Lance Stevenson's checked in for Gerald Henderson. And Walker subbed in for Gary Neal. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford was going over with his team. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets them going.
Jefferson's shot is off. Warriors leading by 8. Kidd-Gilchrist with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Kidd-Gilchrist has got it. And that is good.
Now that could be a major moment in this game. Mark your clock right now. Just when we thought this contest might be over, a steal, a fast break, and it's hold everything time.
Well, they're still in the driver's seat, Clark, so I'm not ready to say it's game on just yet. But another transition basket, well, now it's a different story.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for the Warriors.
You know, this Golden State team is clearly on the rise, but they're not without weaknesses. A bad turnover differential and free throw differential, both things that have plagued this team.
Now here's Bryant. Carter kicks to Rondo. He tries for three, and the Warriors miss again. Hornets trail by 3. Walker the pass to Jefferson. Back to Walker. Stevenson with a clean look, but he stays with it. Nobody near Kid Gilchrist. Charlotte no good that time either.
He's killing them with his poor shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots now.
Carter with a 3. That's good. And the Warriors lead by 6. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And another thing they're doing is really taking advantage of fast break opportunities, scoring some easy baskets.
Warriors leading by 4. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. That doesn't go either for Carter.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
Zeller dishes to Kid Gilchrist. Kobe goes in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Kobe's got 20 points.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
A minute 42 left in the fourth. Shoots a fader, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of force.
Off the inbound, and there's the nice layup by Rondo.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Now here's Walker. Jefferson, a screen on Rondo. Walker goes in, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Drops the first one, and that brings them within 5.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
Yeah, that's keeping them close. It's going to take a full effort here in the second half, but they've got to continue to knock down these free throws.
And so Walker nails both of them.
Take a look at what Kemba Walker's done. He's got 8 points and 2 steals. Good contributions for him offensively with the assist, and also making some nice steals.
You're right, Clark. He's been equal parts creative and disruptive.
Now here's Walker. Outside Jefferson. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Jefferson's got 27 points. Feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Now the pass to Kobe. Rondo kicks to Bryant. Golden State moving it around.
He's their top rebounder. He's doing an excellent job on the glass today.
Well, I tell you what, I love the effort he's shown on the board today, Steve. It's been fantastic.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Pass to Kid Gilchrist.
Crucial basket. They needed it, and he gave it to him.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Bryant wide open and shoots. Gets the 3 to fall.
One after the other, Kobe taking care of business.
Charlotte's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Walker the pass to Jefferson. It's good. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And that shot sucked the life out of the whole building.
Well, that was a big one, Clark. You can hear it.
Yeah, that was a gut punch right there. These fans, oh, man, they're struggling. Yeah, no question the right call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you got to send them to the line and hope for a few misses.
And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Stolen by Stevenson. And now Stevenson running the floor.
Oh, man, that was a real hard it up. Kevin, they've still got a foul to give at this point.
Now, strategy wouldn't be bad to use it here if they need to.
Here's Rondo. Missed. Now Walker. And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Boy, what nerves. Those free throws now put them in a very good position. 3 points ahead. Boy, a 3 here would be huge.
Yeah, a chance to tie it up and make it even with the game on the line.
So a close game sees Charlotte taking this one. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome. This team kept their emotions in check and got it done.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Gerald, you guys certainly played with a level of determination out there to win. What was the team's focus coming into this ball game?
We were just scrappy. You know, that's the team we have to beat. Playing scrappy defense and getting out and running, and you know, using our guards and making plays for each other.
Congratulations, Gerald. We appreciate the time. Guys?
Thank you, Doris, for that. And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying see you next time as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Al Jefferson.